Well, week of a friendly nudge. So this week we're going to make sous vide egg bites. These are kind of like the ones that you get at Starbucks. I think Costco sells them, but it is an excellent way to kind of have breakfast ready to go. And I know not everybody has a sous vide, but this may be the encouragement you need to get one. So I'm using ham, eggs, cheese, spinach, chives, basil, a little salt and pepper, and milk. And I'm using goat cheese and goat milk, but by all means use whatever dairy, or you can also use like coconut milk instead of regular milk. So anyway, I'm just going to add a half a cup of goat's milk to the eggs. I've got 8 eggs there because I'm going to do 4 of these sous vide egg bites. And I'm wearing a glove because I had a close encounter with a broken glass last week. So anyway, I'm going to get the eggs beaten up. And, you could also use an immersion blender for this. I was just like, okay, not everybody has an immersion blender. Plus, in this kind of container, it'd be a little messier. So anyway, it's just grabbing a fork and, kind of doing like a whipping motion there. I'm going to add a pretty hefty pinch of salt and then quite a few cranks of pepper because, I'm seasoning 8 eggs. So, get a reasonable amount of ground pepper in there. And then you can add whatever, flavor you want. If you want to add paprika to this, if you want to add cumin. And what I'm doing is these are mason jars, wide mouth, and I'm filling them about halfway with the egg milk mixture. And then I'm using ham. You could use, bacon. You could use salami, whatever you want in there. You don't have to put meat in it. I just think it adds some protein and gives it some good flavor. And then I'm going to put basil in like 2 of them, and then I'm going to put chives in the other 2. And as far as herbs go, kind of let your imagination be your guide. If you want to use cilantro, tarragon, whatever you think will fit. This is chopped spinach, so I'm going to put chopped spinach in all of them and kind of add that in there. Now I'm adding goat cheese, and once again, cheddar cheese would be great, Gouda would be great, whatever, Gruyere, if that's how you pronounce it. Kind of let that be your guide, and then I'm just going to finish topping it off with the egg mixture. So what that's going to do is basically give us 2 eggs per container. So we're going to get that filled all the way up, and then I'm just going to use a knife just to kind of stir it up. It actually settles out, but give it a quick stir, and then whenever you put the tops on, you close them finger tight. You don't want to crank it down super tight because if pressure needs to get released, you don't want it cracking the jar in the sous vide bath. So I'm putting them in a container I got full of water. That's a sous vide circulator. I'll put a link in that you can check it out if you want to. But I'm going to leave them in there for an hour, and it's like you can see the bubbles coming off of them. That's just the extra pressure coming off. So I'm going to pull them out at the end of an hour. And, that's the thing that's great about this. You can go kind of do whatever you want. These things are just hanging out cooking. And, these are an excellent way to just have kind of breakfast at the ready. What we'll do with these is just, put them on a plate and microwave it, and breakfast is ready. So have a wonderful week. And by all means, remember, play with your food.